I was trying them with a.
Hey folks, welcome to the stream. Today we're playing a 4v4 on Canyon.
Nice.
And I'm running a new fleet that I built off stream, which is called the Junk Fleet. The general idea was that I put one of each hull of ship into the fleet and then whittled it down until I had something that actually had enough points to run. So it's got I took out the Corvette, I took out the battleship, but it's got a frigate, a destroyer, a light cruiser, and a heavy cruiser, each playing in a different role. So I'm pretty excited to see how this fleet is going to work out. I don't know if it will or not, but on Canyon I know at least the heavy cruiser is going to go over well. So worst case scenario, we have that.
I also was using beams on those destroyers, and I was not having much luck at all with them.
Let's deploy.
Yeah, you need a lot.
Beam destroyers, I think, are all about... A lot of it is about positioning, because if you get... They're like fragile, but they do a ton of damage in close range, so you have to not be in the wrong spot and not take a lot of fire early.
I was hitting frigates with the beams, and they just weren't dying.
At max range, they don't do that much damage either, I think.
Yeah, I was hitting them about 4K away.
Yep.
So he was pretty good distance away, but it took probably 22 hits with the beams before he went down.
22 hits as in...
22 full-length beam strikes.
Oh, right, okay.
He took 18,000 damage before he actually lost his ship. He was firing and maneuvering the whole time.
That's a lot for frigate, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the beam's fault or just a particularly lucky frigate. I will know he lost almost every component except the ones that were critical before he went down.
Yeah, that's great. Just all the wrong damage.
To the point where I hit him so much, I got the achievement for killing him structurally.
Yeah.
I broke the spine of the ship.
Yep, nice.
I was not expecting to have to. Yeah, I was not expecting to have to break the spine of the ship to actually kill it.
Yeah.
There was another frigate that had the same thing happen, and it actually cost me one of my destroyers because I got within about 1,000 meters of him, hit him with 3 beams, he survived, and he killed my destroyer with his guns. Little frigate.
Yep. No, they do a lot of damage. They can chew up destroyers.
Yeah.
They don't even need to use AP. Yeah, that's it.
I haven't quite figured out when it's good to use AP and when it's good to use HE.
Depend. 120s can go right up to a destroyer using HE, and then heavy cruisers and light cruisers AP. And then 250s, I think. I guess it'd probably be HE on other light cruisers.
Yeah. I don't know. I've had a lot of success at APs.
Say again.
I forgot to give these ships names again. These are the default names generated by the game.
Cruisers.
So I'm looking for suggestions for ship names. So if you have a favorite ship name, particularly if it's woman in STEM, because that's kind of like the theme of my ship names, definitely post it in the chat.
Because most of the game you're going to be setting in the tack screen.
Okay, let's see what we're after here.
At all useful to your team.
Okay, we're gonna
stay in the tack screen. It's that simple.
Put this guy on receive and bring him up. We gotta get this guy underway.
Nice visuals, but
I don't think I'm gonna go directly for F. I think I'm gonna scout underneath it.
There needs to be more play aids in the non-tech screen.
And then these guys are gonna go for D and then back up.
Maybe going to him. Maybe some kind of distance measurement.
I think a replay feature will probably be the easiest thing to implement.
Remember, the ship has a pinard. Doesn't look like it.
So the game isn't built around that, so it's very unlikely that they'll implement it, which is quite sad. I think I saw one of the developers saying that on the Discord.
I talked in the all chat. That's funny.
It's proof.
All the pretty visuals go to waste, and it feels bad.
Yeah. Indeed.
We hear you, Command. Go ahead, Command. Course laid in.
I actually think I'm going to try to keep this guy kind of low down so I can duck behind cover if I'm overwhelmed by enemy rails. And then I'll rise if I have a target.
I will say I have had a fun thought, which was this game supports 10 players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine a what's it called, 10k point 10 player game.
On it.
I like the large maps. I know, well, 10k points might be a bit much. You'd be there for a few hours, I reckon. But, and you're probably gonna lose everything before then. But I wouldn't mind playing like, oh, you mean 10k? Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah, 10k fleet points, 10 player game. That way, you have so many ships, you're not gonna get knocked out early on.
There was a dude that I played in a match that was a 6-player match. One dude was challenging other people to try to get the outnumbered achievement. So he brought like a 55,000 point fleet that was just battleships that are just decked with missiles, and he had everybody else combined against him to bring 5,000 points each to see if they could beat him. It was super interesting. It's a really long game though. We had a couple disconnects.
We hear you, Command.
Yeah.
We're underway.
Well, no, it seems like some of the achievements are bugged though.
Why do you say that?
Receiving.
Because clicking the achievement menu, it shows that I should have gotten 4 more. It says 10 out of 10, 1 out of 1, 20 out of 20, 30 out of 30.
Oh, weird.
Were you offline when you got it? Maybe.
No, I did. I got all 4 of them last match.
Yeah, fair enough.
Course laid in.
And I was fighting someone in this Discord call, so it definitely wasn't offline.
Yeah.
Securing zone dagger.
Just remember this guy's radar is off. I gotta remember to turn it on periodically so I can see if there's enemies nearby. So far I don't see anything. Let's see how far it is to this rock. It's still 14,000 meters, so I'm actually not in radar range of anybody coming up from that side yet.
It's kind of funny. I should have gotten the incident report achievement, but I think that one might not have popped because it hit my own ship with a missile.
What one's that say?
Yes, Commander.
The incident report achievement. One of my destroyers hit itself.
Oh, right, nice.
I've had that happen too.
Zone Atlas.
Standing by.
Because a missile came off the bottom rack and it just flew straight up and hit me right in the stomach.
Zone Eclipse. The enemy
Solution
has
locked
secured
in.
zone Gambit.
I think I can avoid hitting this guy.
Thank you, missile.
Standing by. We hear you,
We have
Command.
secured zone dagger.
Quiet. Command's on the line. Running up
Could have been worse though.
now. Receiving. Course laid in. We're reading you.
I wonder if I should divert to try to get this guy.
Corvettes. The first hit it took was, of course, a hit that just took out its engine, its main engine.
It's gotta be a Corvette down there, G, I think.
Damaged.
This is my guy's
Taco on your team or the enemy team?
On the
enemy team.
Alright, then I won't mention what's going on screen.
If you're streaming, I'm not watching that. Don't worry.
No, I was
I'm
watching.
not gonna ruin this game.
I was watching Russ's stream.
Yeah, we've got him now. Receiving.
I'm saying I won't mention anything that goes on the screen, that
Yeah.
way you don't get information.
Thank you.
I think I'm in range that I would see anything if there's anything up here now by this point. So I'm gonna risk going up here.
Course laid in. Receiving.
Am I firing it?
Solution locked in.
I gotta cease fire because this sprinter's getting in my line of fire here. I think my guns are really on point yet anyway.
Awaiting your orders, Commander.
We have secured Zone Atlas.
Bit worried about what might be coming from underneath here.
We are
Kind of want to meet up with the rest of the team and not face it on my own like I did the last time I played this map.
orders.
Oh, they got a DC. That's rough.
The enemy is securing Zone
Course
Boxer.
laid in.
Oh wait, was that our team?
Ready. Knock him out. Awaiting your orders, Commander.
Tempted to go after that sprinter, but I think that there's going to be enemies at E, and it's going to wind up getting me dead.
We are en route, Commander. Standing by.
Wondering whether I should put this guy on flank speed. I think I will. He's got some DC, so he should be alright. It's a pretty good DC for a frigate, actually.
Standing by.
Did I hit this guy at all? I did.
Secured Zone
Nice.
Boxer.
Positioning.
They're definitely... Oh, his aim's way off. What's that about?
We're reading you. Standing by. Quiet. Command's on the line.
Those missiles might be heading for D, actually.
Course laid in.
If so, I should be able to handle them. There's only like 2 of them.
Positioning.
Maneuvering to the top of this capture point here because the ship starts to slow down once it gets towards the end of its course, and I want it to be fast getting into the point and then slow down after.
Orders.
Okay. I don't know what to do with this rail cruiser right now. I'm feeling pretty vulnerable.
Course
I should
laid
probably try to get an angle on E eventually. Oh, what's this now?
in. Ready.
Oh shit.
Zero him in. Standing by. We're reading.
I hope that's something not too dangerous.
Engage jamming. Course laid in. On it.
So close to the point, I just want to cap it. That's an enemy spotter, which is
We are securing Zone
actually okay for me. He might have missiles though, is the thing. Rings Foxtrot, did it say? Good. I want to get down as close to this rock as I can.
Positioning.
Oh, that guy's in trouble.
Acknowledged. Blinding them. They've locked on.
That sprinter's in trouble.
We're reading you.
It's good for me. Not so good for them. I think they might be dead, actually.
Standing by.
We can turn off battle short at this point, I think.
Repositioning. Standing by.
Okay, so we're winning on points. We just gotta keep it that way.
We are en route.
I'm really surprised they haven't made any kind of move towards A.
Receiving.
This is not under command. I'm gonna keep bombarding it for a little while. But I think it's toast.
Solution locked in.
You can start maneuvering this way.
In.
Kind of want to stick with this BB.
Course laid in. Standing by. Repositioning. Ready. Ready.
The enemy is securing zone dagger.
Ready.
Okay, that BB ammo. I think I'm good.
On it.
That actually closer. That's behind a rock.
Standing by. Repositioning.
See if I can sneakily get away.
Standing by.
You're going to B, he says. Where's B? Oh, okay. 1308, too far away. Should be railing it.
Ready.
Oh, he's out of lock range is what he means, I think.
On it.
We are securing zone boxer. The enemy secured zone dagger.
Repositioning.
Bit worried about what I'm going to see when I come out from around this rock here. What did we just spot? Oh, that's the dead Corvette. Don't care. Turning radar back off. Really happy with how this frigate and the freighter performed. Haven't got to use our other two ships yet. We actually have A, which surprises me.
We're underway.
I feel like they're going to try to sneak cap C, so maybe I want to stay there.
We'll be there before you know it. We're reading you.
Are those missiles or enemy ships?
Negative. Too far.
We have secured zone boxer.
I'm gonna get this guy in a position where he can actually help spot.
Yeah, we see him.
I think I'm too far away from this destroyer.
Aye aye. Full burn.
Try to close. Should be getting some hits. Yeah, okay, we're getting some hits through. Oh, he's got a beam BB there. I don't even have to worry about it, really. But hey, we're helping.
Course laid in. Orders.
I haven't revealed most of their forces yet, so I'm still nervous, but we have a huge cap lead. And it seems like we're doing well militarily as well.
Course laid in.
I need to get this guy over to where whatever that is that's shooting missiles at this guy. We probably got destroyer rail BBs up somewhere high, but I can't see. Still have that.
Negative.
Actually,
too
really
far.
like the little ship.
On it.
What's that?
I made a little scout frigate.
Oh, nice.
We've been locked on. Course laid in. Our signal's being jammed. You heard the orders. Let's go. How can we help today, Commander?
Oh boy.
Repositioning. They're shooting at us. What are our orders, Commander? We hear you.
Not worried that I'm going to lose my drives here.
Just a question. Do burn through sweeps affect in a 360-degree radius?
Yes. Provide you have the radar coverage, like the radar panels are still working.
Firing missile.
That's a heavy
Okay.
cruiser.
Those bastards had a lot. I'd hate to be on the other side of those. We lost a control. Firing missiles. That's too far from us. Standing by. Missiles.
Actually pretty close here with my railguns. I could probably give some good support.
Engineering reports more power.
This destroyer's getting wrecked. He's got good
Low.
damage control, but he's got a reactor out. I'm gonna try to get that fixed.
Missile reserves are getting slim. Awaiting your orders, Commander. Tracking target.
This is a really bad position to be caught in.
Commander, damn it. On the
Try to move the destroyer away, even though it's a close range fighter, because it's so damaged. Got two.
What are our orders? Incoming.
Did my missiles hit anything? I can't say. Looks like we might get a hit here, but no guarantees.
Standing by. Negative, too far. Aye, aye.
I don't need to evade here, actually. I just need to get the hell over there. Take the most direct route, try to get our sensors in range, and our...
We are en route.
Kiting. Oh shit,
Course laid in.
they spotted my real guy.
Aye, aye. Full burn. Standing by. Awaiting your orders, Commander. We'll be there before you know.
The enemy
Standing by.
secured zone comment.
Aye, aye. Full burn. We've restored a module.
Still trying to get a lock down here.
Missile.
There we go.
Jam.
Got some E-War online too.
Buzzer eye.
Thought I had multiple blankets on this guy, but I guess not.
Positioning. They're blinding us. We hear you, Command. Experiencing enemy E-War. Standing by.
Sorry, that was just
We've lost the module.
yeah, the towel and stuff and a towel that I used for my equals. No, that's it. Yeah.
Wait, did he use beam range?
Take all that out or whatever.
Beginning the attack.
I did actually beam him, I think, just now. I just saw a whole bunch of enemy missiles come in.
Aye, aye. Orders, Command. Enemy missile incoming. Got you 5 by 5. At once, Commander. Send your traffic.
This is bad. This is real bad.
A component is gone. Go ahead, Command. We're working on it. Acknowledged.
Just like spamming my shaft, trying to get the hell out of here.
Acknowledged.
I think that's probably as much as my chaff can do.
A component is destroyed. Receiving.
Still getting good locks for this? Yes, we are. Still fixing my DC locker. Losing the cannon's okay, considering the circumstances anyway.
They knocked out a module. Negative.
This guy's toast, I think. Gotta get this reactor online. And we also gotta prevent our DC locker from getting destroyed. We probably don't need our radar that much.
Component is repaired.
Let's turn this on, receive, radar off. Try to increase our survivability, even if only a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I woke up and I checked it, but I woke up to the truck.
Components. We're taking damage.
Just realized this guy's still on flank for no reason.
Component destroyed.
But
Yeah, no, it's quite full. We'll have to. I'll have to strategically put some stuff.
No, this guy's kind of close.
Ready. Knock him out. Component destroyed. We're losing components. We've got power again. We're losing components. Catastrophic damage. Begin evac.
Oh, we lost the destroyer. That was bound to happen. Basically, their whole team is attacking my one little fleet here.
On it. Damn it, we're jammed.
This is the one that's already dead.
We're losing components. Missile detected. Locking target.
Here we go. Got a target lock again, finally.
Yeah, we've got him now. We'll try. Our component
Shit.
is destroyed. Full burn. All engines.
That feels a bit
We're working
premature.
on it. We're losing modules. We need to move now. Component is destroyed.
Leaving? Did you mean?
A component is destroyed.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mute myself.
The dude surrendering and disconnecting already. That's still a small
Oh.
chance.
Standing by.
I mean, we still got a lot of firepower on our team here.
That's what I'm saying.
Still anybody's game.
Course laid in. Solution locked in.
Oh, I had the wrong guy locked up. I was shooting the other guy. That's an Axford. That's an Axford. That's a sprinter. I don't want to waste my rails on the sprinter, even though I really want it dead.
Laid in.
I don't really have the capability to get it dead. I wonder if I should try to play dead with this.
We're losing components. Full burn. All engines.
That's not going to work, I think.
Confirmed.
Do I have any chaff left?
We'll try.
Don't think I have any chaff left. Trying to go flank.
We're reading you.
At least they're not shooting my cruiser yet.
Course laid in. Standing by.
Oh, they spotted this guy.
We're losing
They
modules.
got a bail.
Zero and in.
I can actually go to transmit only because I have the bullseye.
Knock him out.
Actually, looks like we got locks on both these guys, so I got my choice of targets here. Oh, that's a vet swarm.
Standing by. Course laid in.
I think I should try to kind of sneakily wake my way over to the other side of the board here while supporting with E-War and stuff.
Jamming. We've been locked on.
That dude almost hit one of his own ships, actually. Or one of his teammates' ships.
We're under fire.
Okay, I think that thing's pretty effed up.
Command.
Is Cruiser still alive? Holy cow. I've no restores left, so it's basically dead. All I can do is use its radar, I guess. Put it on flank.
Receiving. Yeah, we've got internal damage here. Receiving.
Try to... I think that this guy is responsible for spotting us. Let's try to jam him.
Receiving.
Oh, now they're getting my cruiser. And I got rails from below, too.
Course laid in.
I wish these guys would help. I don't know why they're, like, Okay, I guess they're coming up, but they're just taking too long to get here. We should go to flank speed. I should have done that earlier. It was a big mistake.
Yeah, we see him. Orders.
This guy should also go flank speed.
Orders.
At least take some more shots as we leave, as we die here.
Standing by. Blinding them. Engage jamming.
This guy's actually fairly tanky. Can't tell where their enemy rails are coming from. And they're just trying to flee towards my team as much as possible.
Aye aye.
He's shooting at that guy.
We're reading you. Enemy lock confirmed.
That's a Pillar of Autumn of the Storm.
Standing by.
I think that's pretty hosed, even though we don't have a
Yeah, we see him.
update on it. I don't know where those lifeboats came from. I think it might be that guy. I don't know.
That is way out of our range.
Does this have you where it doesn't?
Standing by. Buzzer on. Acknowledge.
We're gonna short. We're actually out of their range now, which is great.
Standing by. Receiving. Cannot comply.
We lost track of the missile, that's why. Yeah, this is about to blow up. And if I could get this into the Corvette swarm, that would be huge.
Ready. We're losing modules. What do you want? Let's move. Let's move. We're reading you.
Wait, oh, they are beating us at caps. That's rough. Thought we were winning for a while there.
Knock him out.
But I mean, they still hadn't seen most of their force yet at that point, so this is gonna blow. It's not gonna blow anymore. Let's prioritize other stuff so that it does blow.
Standing by. We'll get it done. Orders. Orders.
Don't give it up just yet. I'm gonna turn off Be Short and give this guy's jammer a break. I think he's safely out of their detection range, which is the important thing here. Need to start getting on this guy in front here. That's actually a Rains. I thought that was gonna be a Corvette. Oh, the beam battleship's still fighting. Nice.
Orders. Receiving.
Why is it not blowing up anymore? That's sadness. All I can do is hope that it changes its mind.
We're securing something close.
Orders. Course laid in. Standing by.
That one's dead, at least for the moment.
Ready. Back on deck.
We're actually doing pretty well against these Corvettes. How far away are they? 12,000 meters. I think I'm actually going to turn back and provide some more E-War support.
Positioning.
I don't want to get too close.
Aye aye. Full burn. The reactor is out. What is it, command? What is it, command? Orders. Jamming.
We have secured Zone Eclipse.
The B battleship is making short work of those frigates, and that makes me happy.
That far. Are you sure about this?
No, I don't want to shoot the lifeboat. I want to shoot the that.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, good game.
We'll get it.
Good game.
I lost all my frigates
Standing by.
just to one battleship. I made a mistake. I keep thinking I can run in front of the frigates and they're not just gonna. Run in front of battleships and then not just gonna whack every single one of them, but they do every time.
Well, it's kind of our whole team was there because that was like the first fleet that we saw was those guys coming in.
I see. Yeah.
But I'm more surprised that the Fab Lamp is still alive. Good God.
The what is, sorry?
The Fab
Oh, it's effectively dead. He's looking at my light cruiser, the one that you swarmed.
Yep, yep.
The crew of that somehow with 6 active fires and 30 damage parts got the reactor under control twice.
Yeah, I actually tried to make the reactor explode, but they fixed it anyway.
Receiving.
Yeah. You can only do it when you've got a handful of DC teams. I can do it on the frigates because they've got like one DC team in a couple of them.
You guys got a lot of ships underneath still.
Receiving.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, full burn.
Let me just take a look. I don't think I'm really giving much away
Receiving.
to tell you that they're all rails.
Oh,
And,
the keystones? Yeah, that makes sense. I was getting railed from below earlier, I noticed.
Orders.
Yeah, your cruiser heavy got hit by rails from below.
Yeah. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Not really.
Yeah, yeah.
Force laid
There's
in.
no
It's
surprise on
sort
that.
of like
It's already known.
Force laid in.
Yeah, he's not going to take it back. He's not going to take this game back. I don't think he'll be able to.
I'm gonna say,
You guys did a lot.
seeing a track way out in the distance, in the middle of God knows where. It's like, yeah, that's totally not a railgun.
Yeah. I was very worried about that sprinter that came up to the rock in the middle at the start of the game. I was like, this is going to completely destroy me. Yeah, but then you didn't shoot at me.
Yeah, he had no weapons. He had no weapons. I was spotting for the rails down the bottom. But, yeah, the first hit, like, when I first heard the, we're taking damage voice line, it took out the engine, took out the main engine.
Oh, jeez. No wonder.
Just, like, yeah, nothing else was damaged at all. It was just the main engine.
I guess I lucked out
No
then.
restores either, because it's
Yeah.
cheap.
I think you're, I was trying to keep my Corvette close to the rock. I think yours was, like, too far out in open space, and that's what did you in.
Receiving.
Yeah. I
Ready.
I didn't have my radar on either. So like when I noticed you, I bumped right into you pretty much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was turning my radar on and off periodically. I had it off for a while, and then I turned it on.
Yep. No, I should have saw you and then locked you and then let the rails deal with you as I sat back, but I didn't.
I think the rails were out of arc anyway, because I was on top of the rock, basically.
Secured Zone
Receiving.
Oh, yep. Oh, when you saw me, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not my best play.
So, that was a fun match, though. You had me go in there for a while. You completely annihilated 2 of my 4 ships.
Yeah, nice. The
gonna say-
120s en masse do a lot of damage.
That is the thing about this game. Ultimately, someone has to make a mistake, otherwise the game's unplayable.
Yeah, pretty much. You just hate to see it when you're the one that does it first.
Yeah, it happens to everybody, though.
Yeah, it does. It does. Someone gets wiped out in 7 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody has to get wiped out in 7 minutes, or else it isn't a stereotype.
Yeah, it's usually whoever gets spotted first.
Pretty much.
At the end of the day, you're basically saying, okay, we're going to charge this enemy firing line. Who's going first?
Yeah.
And that beam battleship did work. I think the other battleship was the guy who disconnected at the beginning of the game on our team. I think somebody else got his ships.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh well, good game.
Good game.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks for the game.
I'm off.
You too. All right, I think I'm going to wrap up the video there. If you're watching on YouTube, I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, and it's your first time checking out the channel, don't forget to subscribe. It's free.
The damage.
And I will see you next time.
Solid.
If you're watching on Twitch, stick around for a minute.